What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Tricking Intermediate Tutorials. I am your host for today's show. Let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to start off with illusion twist. All an illusion twist is just a pop 3 from a butterfly setup. Jumping off of 2 feet, just swinging that left leg out and then landing. That's all it is. Now you're going to set up for the B kick, and you're just going to try to pop up and open. This is a fairly easy trick. Swinging that back left leg, dipping, pulling up, and you want to try to like back elbow and keep your chest up when you do that twist. You can also practice shurikens or outside crescent kicks to make the kick look better. You can also try this from standing. That might help you a little bit. Going for that big dip out of the butterfly kick, I'm pulling my chest up and I'm swinging that left leg open. You can mess with the timing a little bit on this one. For our next trick, we have parafuso. You can think about this trick just like a tornado kick with straight legs. So you're doing outside crescent, inside crescent, and just meeting your feet up at the top. Having a good tornado kick is really going to help you with this trick, but make sure you're not leaning back too much. So as you're taking that big step, you want to make sure you're pulling your leg up and using your arms to get you into the air. Keeping that chest up, and just close your feet up together. So one more time. You're stepping, swing that left leg up, then joining them together at the top. On to Irvingado. It's basically the same exact trick as parafuso, but just laid back. Takeoff is very similar to rise. I also have another tutorial on that one. But you don't need a lot of power to get this trick. It's okay if it's a little bit ugly in the beginning. It's gonna get a lot better the more you do it. But what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take off on that rise setup. Just treat it just like the tornado kick, except more laid back. So you're just squeezing your feet up at the top. Make sure you're using all of your muscles together. So as that leg pushes off, you're using your left leg to swing up and your arms to swing, so it can get you lift. So we're stepping, we're using that back leg, jumping off, putting your feet together, and that's it. Alright, so we're gonna get into gainer, or swing gainer, cheat gainer, whatever you want to call it. Bunch of names for this one, but this reason why I see that people can't land this trick is because they don't know how to block for that first step. So if you're facing one direction, you want to end up facing the opposite direction when that foot plants. You want to keep your body straight, and you want to keep that leg straight as much as you can. You want to have a big eagle and keep that hip and chest in line. Your whole body is swinging together. So when you step, that left leg is coming all the way around and you're using your arms. You're slowly leaning back while that leg is straight, coming all the way up, and that's going to get you all your power. You can slowly build up for this trick the same way you built up for slant gainer. You're just going to keep on trying to jump over and over until you lean more and more back. Remember, your whole body is working together to get you completely inverted. So you're stepping, keeping that leg straight, you're making a big eagle, then you're swinging. You want to be kicking as hard as you can for this. As your leg kicks through, you want to keep your chest aligned with that leg. So as that leg comes up, your chest is going to go back. If you already have a back tuck, you can treat it just like a normal back tuck, just from that pivot step. Just another technique that you can learn to get the trick. Making these tutorials in mind that you do not have any equipment. So just be careful and slowly ease your way into this trick. You can go slow and just keep on leaning more and more back until you land it. Okay, so for this next trick, it's a little bit flashier than the others. I know you guys like danger, and I do too. So this is the levitating wall torque. This is usually only used once per session because it is dangerous. Okay, on to cork. We're using the same exact setup we used for gainer on this one. Making sure you're stepping a full 180 when you take off for that pivot, keeping that leg that swings up straight. That leg comes up, you want to push your hips forward. It's going to help you get a little bit more height. And make sure you're standing tall in your height position. If your chest is down, it's going to be really hard for you to get the rotation and the height for this trick. One more time, standing tall through that setup, keeping your legs straight, and you want to kick all the way through your twist, so kick as hard as you can. Now remember, if you're having a really hard time with this trick, it's most likely your setup. So make sure you're facing that 180 degrees, you're kicking that right leg around. Now you don't want to kick your leg straight back, You want to just kind of bring it around the side so it can help you with that twisting momentum. Now when you're spotting for this trick, when that leg comes up, you're going to be able to look at the ground pretty quickly, so you can find when you need to open up. Now if you're having a hard time spotting, just hold your twist. See, a lot of people when they first try corks, they just open up, then they end up flat backing. So it's just better to hold the twist the whole time. The corks that I'm doing right now are an example of twisting too early. Twisting early makes it really hard for you to get your twist around. You can still do corks like these, but it's just going to be a bit harder to get to your feet. So you're taking that pivot step, you're staying low to the ground, you're swinging that leg up and waiting to twist when your swing leg gets to hip height. Making sure you have that big eagle, as that leg swings, you're pulling up and over. I apologize for all these really bad combos. Tricks are just really hard to combo into each other, so when you're doing these, just separate them from other tricks from my tutorials. Be a lot easier. Also, thanks again guys for 2K subscribers. Love making these stupid tutorials, and I just really appreciate all the love you guys are giving me. I'll continue to make them. I'm going to try to make them more on a regular basis, so just keep on subscribing and liking and sharing, and I'll keep the content coming. Oh, also, my Tricking Volume 3 tutorial was banned in like 97 countries because of my awesome copyrighted music choice, so I'll be re-uploading that pretty soon. Alright, thanks guys, peace out.